In this episode of HRK Vlogs, we break down on the side of the road on our way to Bonneville. All right, welcome back to the next episode where we're on our way to Bonneville. This is our first fuel stop. We're in Amity, which is just right outside of where our shop is. So this is the first fill up, and then we are hitting the road. So our next stop is probably gonna be Bend, and we'll get some more gas there. We might need to stop in Salem at an auto parts store. I might need a little bit more ATF and some other things, but other than that, we're ready to go. All right, so we just bought an entire case of ATF here at O'Reilly's in Salem. We have a little bit of an oil leak, but it might have been a little bit over full, so I think we're doing good there. We haven't had any heating issues. Where it was leaking before on our intake manifold is not leaking anymore, so I think we're good there. But let's go over to Ryan, because Ryan's having some bigger issues.
Hey guys, so we stopped here at the parts store. I drove it all the way here. We're in Salem. Been on the road for 45 minutes or so. And it's been running good. I pulled into the parts store here just for us to get some ATF for Noah's car. And I was sitting here and all of a sudden I hear something dripping. So I got out and looked underneath, and it looks like my transmission has developed a small leak. Yeah.
But that's a newer radiator, though.
I know.
Oh, boy, look at that.
Yeah. Well, it blew the dipstick out. I found the dipstick over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen the smoke. It was quite the smoke screen.
Yeah, you got a nice trail that goes way down the hill.
Yep, you got it all over your windshield.
What?
Hold on.
No, I'm not really sure.
I'll figure it out
Is
here.
he behind us or is he
In front of us.
He's ahead of us.
So what I was thinking is with it being how it was reading too full, and with that milky color, I think you might have coolant mixing with your transmission fluid.
Yeah, because those things are hooked into that.
Ain't got no oil. Or could have just had a bunch of water in it sitting. I mean, my engine temp has been good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would grab a rag and open your radiator and see what the fluid in the radiator looks like.
Yeah. Are we gonna add some fluid to it and see what'll happen?
Yeah, I'll have to clean as much fluid off here because I mean it smokes bad.
Yeah.
I brought brake clean.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if they put the wrong oil in it. Got a whole case of this, luckily.
You're getting the same protective coating that the F100 got.
Yeah.
This is just as smelly.
Yeah, this thing could use a V8 though. It definitely doesn't pull hills like that. Like it's not terrible, but this thing cool off a little bit. We still need to clean it.
Is that in gear?
Yeah, he's in here. Oh, soft seat.
Well, we just did a fluid change on the transmission.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Changed your transmission.
Dump out all the old all over the road and install new. I'm sitting next to that one. Ooh, a quarter.
Woo! Moving now.
Yeah.
Do a burnout!
The body roll is infectious.
What's going on?
He wants to check his fluids again now that we're on more level ground.
Wow.
Oh, you should see the slug trail.
Seemed like it was going better.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think? Maybe it just got hot going up the hill?
I think it got really hot going up the hill, and I think that's also what happened at the parts store.
Probably.
Is that it was just so hot. So I'm gonna check it right now and see if it's all foamy again. See how it happened. So I forgot to put the exhaust stuff on the headers where the
Transmission line.
transmission line is.
Yeah, right next to it.
Okay.
That's what we're thinking is probably happening.
That's what I think
We
is
don't have
like.
any of that with us, do we?
No, I didn't bring any. I wanted to, and I forgot.
Oh, your dipstick's still in there?
Yeah.
So what do you think? It's heating up the line, the transmission fluid in the line?
Yeah.
We have to go on the other side.
All right, guys. So we were a little low on oil. Looks like our fuel pump is leaking. Looks like it may be vibrated loose. So we're gonna cut a new gasket out real quick on the side of the road. Luckily, we right where we broke down is right by a lake, so we have a nice view. But we're gonna get this fuel pump replaced here, or fuel pump gasket replaced. Noah's working on pulling it out right now.
Part of the carburetor.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I thought you said you got it.
Is it
Pretty
not?
clean. The radiator's kind of hot. So is the water pump. Kind of warm.
Those gaskets suck.
Yeah, I'm having an issue with. Also, I think I should have replaced all the lock washers on everything too, and I didn't.
No, what I might need you to do is come over here and hold the pump out. I'm trying to fix it. Yeah, it's got a real short set time once it takes the air away. Use the
Especially if it's on the pump stroke truck.
I mean, between the intake gasket and the water pump gasket, I mean,
Now the fuel pump gasket.
that was fuel pump gasket. Yeah, and our Harbor Freight tools are doing really well.
All right, so we got all that stuff hooked back up. We just started it. It runs way better now that we fixed the choke. It broke, so Pat pried it all the way open. I got the fuel pump back on there. That was probably our oil leak, and we lost a lot of oil. So we were getting down to like 20 pounds of oil pressure. Now we're back up to 60. So we're gonna get back going again.
Our chase truck.
All right, so we are at our last fuel stop before we go to Fields. We're currently in Burns. This is where last year Pat and I almost passed out because of the fumes in my truck.
Yeah.
But it seems to be fixed now since last year. So now we're gonna go meet up with Jared and Renee in Fields, and then we're gonna stay the night there, and then it's off to Winnemucca. so it's about 6:30 a.m. and we're heading off from Fields now. We've been having some issues since the power valve blew out on my carburetor, so it's not running really great. But again, we're going to try and fix that once we get to Wendover.
Yep. Yeah, I think the that maybe a spark plug wire, because we did have one hit the header and it burned it a bit, so we may have to replace at least one of them. It's misfiring just a hair. But other than that, it's been pretty good. We haven't had any issues since
The
before.
fuel
The fuel pump since Detroit Lake. We had a small minor thing we pulled over, fixed it, but since then everything's been really good. So,
All right, so it's day 2 for our trip to Bonneville. It's pretty early in the morning. Got the transmission lines moved. See if we overheat again today. That transmission wasn't too happy yesterday, but the last couple hours of our trip went pretty well, so I'm hoping for a good day today. Anyway, we'll update you along the way.
Okay, so we were just about to leave, and then I heard this big sucking noise coming from the engine. So we opened the hood and saw that we were missing a vacuum plug from the carburetor. So we're currently grabbing our little kit right now of vacuum plugs. They should be in here, Pat.
yeah.
There they are.
Okay. Hopefully we got one big enough. It's going to have to be that one.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one we got. It's not sitting on the intake anywhere, is it?
You know what? I just lost it. Where did it go?
I don't know. All right, well, we're putting a hose clamp on the outside of, oh, I hope this gets big enough, the vacuum port. Yeah, it'll work. All right, back here, yep. We're putting a hose clamp on that vacuum plug, so, because we had it pop off now.
Twice.
All right. Okay. You know, this engine's pretty warm already.
Yeah, I burnt myself.
I can't turn it.
Yeah, that ratchet sucks. Harbor Freight ratchet.
Yeah, go figure. It was the cheapy $50 toolkit, so what do you expect, right? You know what? It'd be a whole lot easier if this air cleaner was out of the way.
Yeah. All of our washers stacked up.
Look at that. Look at that. Transmission fluid still here. Can you grab that? Oh, hey, what a concept. My hand in there now. And I can get the ratchet to turn.
God, the freaking top pulled out again.
Yeah, it's not liking the threads. All right, damn it. Ow. What was that?
Trying to turn the ratchet backwards to do the ratchet thing, it just...
Yeah, my brain, it just doesn't comprehend it.
It's such a hard return for the ratchet that the teeth are so hard to click over.
Yeah, it's got like 10 teeth per, instead of 90 or 120. All right, let's try that.
I figured something else was going on. Because it was like
popping too much.
Yeah, I know the power valve was having issues, but it just was like it was better earlier.
Yeah. Oh, what are the odds that happened?
Lined up right away.
Yeah. Should buy a lottery ticket today.
Yeah, it's too good.
Well, we all spent the night at the field store last night. Here we are checking out.
Morning, everybody. We made it to the Nevada line. Photo op.
We stop here almost every year. It's just kind of a
Tradition.
a tradition and stopping point for us where we know where we're at. Kind of a marker along the trip. We've got a long ways to go, but we're still trucking along.
Bonneville salt flats. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Winds are light.
All right, so now we're here with Brian Mackey, the owner of Mackey's Hot Rods. Miguel, who we just talked to, he's the one who's doing all the YouTube videos for this. So there's a whole series on this truck. We're going to have Brian give us a rundown on what it started as and where he got it. So I remember just back in February, Grand National Roadster Show, I came by your shop, and this thing was sitting outside. I'm like, dude, that's a bitchin' truck.
Yep.
And you're like, yeah, we're going to get it going someday. So what did it start as, and where are we now?
So the original plan for this truck was a 4BT Cummins. It was a customer vehicle. And he had a few mishaps. He also had a third child. And he tore his rotator cuff, so he wasn't working. So he forfeited the truck. So we took it over. And 8 weeks ago, I was like, I hit up the guys at the shop. I'm like, you guys want to do an after-hours Bonneville build? They were all in, so we just decided let's keep it super simple. Small block Chevy, automatic transmission, 8-inch Ford rear axle, and a Mustang 2 front suspension. And it's like the ultimate driver package.
That's awesome.
Like I was telling these guys, like that setup has been put in hot rods since the 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe even late 70s. And it just works. And it's not groundbreaking or revolutionary, but it just works. And so we drove the truck about, 40 break-in miles and then left to come here to Bonneville. So we still have the 30-weight break-in oil in it. Right now. We got to we got to drain it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's just the body, the exterior is all stock.
It's really straight.
It's a pretty
It's
clean truck.
Beautiful patina.
Yeah.
It's very straight. Doesn't look like there's super bad cancer anywhere.
No, it's clean.
Yeah.
And we'll use it as our shop truck, like when
Yeah.
you use this. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
So, and that's it.
That's awesome. Yeah, you're always doing stuff last minute because the last one you did, the El Camino, how long did you have in it? And that was a full finished car.
Yeah, the El Camino was like a year to get it to Grand
Yeah,
National.
that's insane.
I'll show you the underside, but it's just so simple and reliable.
That's all you need.
And it's going to be a shop truck, but we can drive it.
Is this
anywhere
a
we wanna
38
go.
or a 39?
39.
39.
I've been calling it a 38 for like the first,
What's
2
the difference?
months.
What's the
There's a little extra. There's a little strip in the middle of the grill.
Okay.
But the cab and the.
I love these grills.
Yeah, some people either love them or hate them.
People hate them. It's like the fridge truck too. You either love it or you hate it. But I like it's a bastard child of the F1 crowd. This is the bastard child of the F100 crowd.
True.
And I love it. So beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you out on the salt tomorrow.
Right on.
All right, guys, we're finally made it to the salt. It is Saturday morning. First time driving the wagon on the salt. Salt is a little rough this year, so we'll see how the racing goes. But this thing just takes it up like a dream. Noah in his truck, though, is chattering away.
Yeah, it was a little bouncy in a few spots, but I thought it was a little smoother than last year. There was a lot of potholes last year that we were hitting.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice any of the potholes this time coming up the road. And it made it a lot smoother. And they had less big bumps, too, for everything to go over. But yeah, it was. Yeah, we're looking forward to the weekend for sure.
Here, put that on. Then video him struggle putting it on.
Oh, I got this. I'm not going to struggle at all.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Says everybody that's.
Did you get it on there yet?
got this.
How about now?
This isn't a struggle. There you go.
No, you struggle a little bit.
That wasn't a struggle. Yep, I like it. 177 is pretty good though. Was that you just trying to go to 177, or that was just all out and went to 177, or?
No, we're still learning the car, so like, I don't even think I've had it full throttle. It just gets a little weird at that speed. So we put the air dam caps on, and we're gonna go back and try.
Are you still feeling like you're having some issues with stability and everything?
It's not a downforce issue. We can see it on the data logger.
Yeah.
I think it's just that the car's little, and maybe some air packing in the front.
Is this Steve's blueprint for a new parachute?
I'm gonna print it out and put it in the book.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Did you guys
Did you see it, Caitlin?
see what's his name? Tom Bailey's lost his chute. Did he just not tie it down or what? Is it deployed but it's never hooked up? Yeah. The car that David Freiberger ran years ago, the one that Outstaler ran last year.
Yeah, he's in impound.
Yeah. A couple runs ago, they pulled the chute, and the chute came out, and it just went, chute stayed out, and they kept going.
Yeah.
Never hooked it up, I guess.
All right, so far so good with the truck, besides a little bit of an oil leak, and every now and again it spews some antifreeze out, as you can see. We're doing good. We just stopped to get some fuel. The Bonneville trip was good so far with the truck. Just a couple little bugs we got to fix after we get back, but nothing big deal. Good shakedown run on it. Yeah, it's been really good. The truck's running good, except for typical stuff we talked about earlier with the carburetor, power valve, stuff like that. It's still not tuned right, but what do you get for slapping on a swap meet carburetor when without any testing on it done first, and go 18, how many miles total? 1,600 miles back in a round trip. So it is what it is. We'll get it all tuned up and better running after we get back home.
Hey guys, we stopped here for some gas. First stop on our way back from Bonneville. It was a great week. We just got on the road and got going here this morning. So hoping for a nice trip back. No issues, but we shall see. The car's running decent, so hopefully we can stay cool and get going.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our video on our trip to Bonneville. We are back now. Today is Monday. It's our first day back at work, and we really had a great time. On our way back from Bonneville, we stopped in Bend, Oregon, and did some camping there for a little bit before we came home. So Pat ended up driving my truck home. And Pat, tell us about how that went.
Well, I didn't have any problems. Just typical. Check the oil, added a little bit before I left, antifreeze before I left. Put fuel in it there when I got to Bend, and I made it all the way back here to the shop. No problems at all. Yeah, it ran great. Yep, a little bit tuning up since then, and it's running a little better now.
Yeah, it was definitely a thrash. So like he said, there was some tuning stuff that we did once we got back and had some more time to sit down and think about it. But it's running and driving great. Ryan, however, you had some issues on the way home.
I had a couple. It drove great all the way to Bend. I pulled in, parked it in a parking space, and then it sat for, 3 days? It sat for 3 days. We didn't touch it. And I went over there just to move it, just so we could adjust the carburetor just a little bit, because it was having a problem with it. It would die when you let off the gas every once in a while. And so we were just going to check that out. And it wouldn't move. No reverse. And it didn't really want to go into drive either. So we ended up towing it. Called the tow truck, and they towed it all the way from Bend back here to the shop. Took them a couple days to do it, but got it back here, looked at, and we're definitely going to have to pull the trans out of that, and it'll need a rebuild. But that's what you get when you buy a car on Sunday and road trip at 2,000 miles.
Yeah. So a couple little issues, but other than that, I think it was a really successful trip. It was a lot of fun to have Ryan convoying with us, so it wasn't just Pat and I driving the old truck. We had 2 of us doing it, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I think that was probably my favorite part of the trip, was the fact that we had 2 cars going there and 2 cars to drive around. Ryan's wagon got a lot of attention. Pat, what do you think your favorite part of the trip was?
Oh, let's see. I like the car shows at the Nugget. Personally, I like seeing all the different builds and the different cars people come up with to bring, and every night different cars there. So a lot of the same, but there are new cars. So yeah, that and just watching the cars blow by at 470 miles an hour. That's pretty cool too. Out at Salt.
Totally. What about you, Ryan?
I think just that moment of when we made it to Windover and went past Windover Will, kind of thinking, oh, I drove this all the way here. It made it. That was kind of probably the best part for me. But other than that, I mean, it was a good trip all the way around. We had a great time out on the Salt. Good time in Bend. The drive for the most part went well. Nothing. We didn't really have any like real big problems besides when the trans went out, but there was nothing we could do about that. That transmission gave us problems the whole way there. So, and then most of the way back. So,
yeah, super happy with it. As far as the future of the channel and everything, I've been really happy with how consistently we've been putting videos out, and especially with Ryan coming here, having 3 of us, it's going to make it even easier for us to be able to put out more consistent content for you guys. So we have some ideas as far as the HRK vlogs go, of kind of just taking turns and having one of us clock out for a minute and just film whoever's working on something, and try and put out not a how-to video, but just a half-hour long video that documents a certain part of the project that we've done to whatever car. So a little, hey, we're going to work on this floor pan. Hey, we're going to rope in this windshield, and have a little bit more longer form content. And you guys get to see more of the process of how we work on some of these cars. So that way you guys have some more stuff. But really appreciate all you guys watching. It's a huge deal. The last video we put out of us thrashing for Bonneville, that's over 1,000 views now. Which to some people is probably not a lot, but to us, that's a really big deal to have a video that does that well. So we're almost to 1,000 subscribers. So we're thinking of some ideas of what we can do for a 1,000 subscriber special, and maybe a giveaway or something like that to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. So in order for us to get monetized, we need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. So we're almost there on the subscriber count, and we're almost to 1,000 watch hours for that portion of it. So going to keep trying hard, putting more videos out for you guys, and thank you for watching.
don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.